Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank! What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bra Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi, guys. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi. We did it again. Here we are.
We're here.
We're here. Me and Alex got really into, we've been watching a lot of TV. We've been spending a lot of time together. So now we're watching trashy TV is what we've changed our lives into. And we got really into a show called Marrying Millions.
This shit's wild, yo. I don't know. First of all, I wonder how they cast these things. They're like, are you marrying somebody in a wildly different tax bracket from you? Like they're catching the fucking engagements on screen. It's like, how do they even know they're going to get married and then catch the It's all...
They literally send out emails for these casting calls. And that's exactly what you said is what the emails say.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll say like, are you marrying someone way out of your price range? We're casting a show right now. You could make money or whatever it is.
Then they got to convince the millionaire who doesn't need the money to do it,
Yeah,
which is another factor.
A millionaire loves attention.
They love attention. Yeah, that Dallas fucking... The dude who's like, I'm from Dallas High Society.
Yeah, he loves being from Dallas High Society.
He loves that he's in with the rich people in Dallas, and he's such a dick.
He's such a dick. He's 60 and he's this young, hot Hispanic
21, the hottest chick you ever seen in your life. Mm-hmm. And he's just mean to her.
Yeah, there was one point where she was like, I'm really nervous to meet your friends. Like, I don't really know how to act. Like, maybe I shouldn't go. I don't really want to be judged. He goes, okay, maybe I should just bring another woman.
Crazy. You could see her the pain on her little face.
She was so sad when he said it.
And it's like, for me, I don't know. She's like in it, but upset about it. And it's like, you need to make a decision. Like, do you want the hundreds of millions of dollars, or can you not put up with this? It's one or the other.
Is this too much or not? Yeah, you have to decide and let that be what it is.
And I get it. I get choosing the $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to accept that he's mean to you. His friends are not going to be nice to you. Everybody in his life is going to be jealous.
Yes.
And
his ex-wife was even mean to her at dinner.
And yeah, and you have to decide that's possibly the next 30 years for me.
Yeah.
Do I want that?
Or you could be smart enough to kill him and get away with it.
Yeah, I guess. But even then,
if I dated a guy that rich and I wanted him gone, I would just hire someone with his own money to kill him.
That's pretty smart.
Right.
Yeah. But I think a lot of hits like that go wrong. Like, you got to trust a person to not get caught killing him.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's all going to just be traced right to you.
And you got to make sure the person you're hiring isn't the police.
And if you're,
That's
you're married to somebody that rich, you're already the first suspect.
Already.
Like, you have to you're going to have to play it off. I mean, I know you're a natural born actress, but you would have to play it off like an Academy Award winning performance, because they're going to be knocking on your door first.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill someone.
I couldn't kill someone either.
I mean, there's a couple people.
Well, there's a couple circumstances where I could kill someone, I think.
Yeah? Well, yeah.
If I had children and I found out someone like raped my kids or something, I could kill them.
Sure.
And feel nothing.
But
probably.
I couldn't just kill someone for my own benefit.
No.
Yeah. I couldn't even wish. If I had the power to just wish someone dead and they die.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that either.
Well, I have that.
You might. You might.
But I don't use it.
Shannon's co-host Maddie, Jester Skulls, has that power.
How?
He got into a big fight with a close friend once and told him he hopes he gets cancer and dies. And a year later that happened.
And he never talked to him again?
No, because that was like their last fight. The guy just got cancer and died. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I gotta be better friends with Maddie.
We all gotta be nice to Maddie, and it's hard.
And it's hard.
It's really difficult.
Dude, Maddie's the best.
Maddie's great.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had a UFC night at Lewis's over the winter one night, and the way that James kept calling Maddie short.
Short?
Yeah. James was
that's
just
so funny.
roasting him the whole night. It was fucking awesome.
Was he doing it because he knew he didn't like being called short?
Yeah, it's great.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
James has gotten so much funnier.
Yeah, he's got a whole personality. He's great.
Wow. Yeah. I saw him and Max, Bobby Kelly's son. And, you know, I've known both of those boys since they were like really little now. And I was hanging out with them recently. And I told them, I was like, you guys like are so much cooler than you used to be. I was like, you guys used to stink to hang out with.
They were fun when we hung out with them recently.
They're so fun.
Yeah.
Max was trying to hit on me for sure.
Max wants Kim so badly.
Bobby Kelly's son wants me bad.
I mean, they were all like rolling and doing jujitsu, and Max would just submit to Kim, just let her sit on his face. Pretty much.
I would be like, Max, you got to fight me back,
try.
or it's a molestation.
Yeah, he was like, I can't
please.
I'm not gonna just do this with you. You have to fight back.
I was like, Max, if you're not fighting, we're not doing this. And he'd be like, okay, come back over here.
And just giggle.
He'd be like, are you gonna fight with me again later? And I was like, no.
When we asked them if they liked girls, James said no, and Max said yes.
Yeah, he's like, there's some pretty hot chicks at my school.
Yeah, that's literally what he said. Yeah, there's some pretty hot chicks. Great.
So funny.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're good boys.
Do you want to tell everybody about your good date like we promised?
Oh, yeah. I forgot that we left off talking about my 2 bad dates. But I went on a good date recently, and So the guy that I went on a date with, you know how I came back to LA? I tried to come back to LA in November and December recently, right?
Briefly, right?
Yes. And I thought I was going to be moving back, but what happened was like the city shut down again when I came back. But in those 2 months that I was here, I started training jujitsu again. And there was one time that I was training, and I don't know if I told you about this personally, like on the phone, but I rolled with this guy, and he was Russian. And he was we didn't talk or anything at all during the roll, but we had so much chemistry. I remember like when we were rolling, I was like, usually jujitsu is just very much just jujitsu. And then this time I was like, oh, this is kind of like
sexual.
Yeah.
Like you roll
the vibes
all the
were
time.
there.
Yeah, you roll all the time, and it's just not often that your pussy gets a little moist.
Right. It was definitely like a little bit sexual. And then I forgot about it. And when I came back to train, that same guy sat down next to me a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "You're back." And I was like, "Oh, it's him." Like I remembered. And so we basically like talked and hung out, and then he asked me to hang out. He was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Do you want to?" He came up to me. I was like, "Do you want to hang out sometime? Do you want to go out with me sometime?" And I was like, "Sure." And he goes, "Okay, when?" Which I love, because already men don't do that. You say yes, and they're like, "Cool," and then you don't.
All right, I'll text you in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's like, I'll be married with a child by then.
I'm planning to be pregnant by then.
Right. I will fuck your brother before then. But I was like, yes. And he was like, cool. When? And then you were coming into town the next day. So I said, my friend's coming into town tomorrow. So either tonight or next week. And he was like, okay, tonight. So he gets ready, picks me up. We go out to get drinks, and he is very, very foreign. He's very Russian.
Fresh off the boat.
He's been in America for 7 months. I mean, he literally has a missing finger. Alex, you met him. Did you see his missing finger?
I met him twice now, and I still have not noticed the finger.
Yeah.
And considering what we did when we hung out, I can't believe I didn't see the finger.
He's great at hiding the finger. I didn't see it in jiu-jitsu at all.
We did finger activities with him, and
he fingered us. No, we were doing clay.
Yeah, we made clay with him, and I still didn't notice that he's full on missing a finger.
Yeah, what did you met him? What did you think about him?
I thought that he is very foreign.
Very foreign.
He's very sweet, but if things get serious, you're going to truly need to teach him how to be an American.
Yeah.
He's
hot.
He's hot. He's really hot.
He's hot. He's just so Russian.
His phrasings of things are great.
Oh, it was so funny when we were hanging out in the living room, and I was like, "Are you hot? Like, should I put the AC on?" And he was, what did he say?
I don't remember. What'd he say?
He was like, no, it's probably just me because I just came.
Yeah, that's what he said. And we were laughing at him, and he was like, what are you laughing at?
What do you laugh for?
And we were like, you
said you came.
You said you came. And he was like,
yes.
I just came.
Yes, I come.
And we had to explain to him that has like a double meaning, like that you just came here, yes, but to say that you just came
sounds like you just came during sex.
And I wasn't even sure if he was understanding you. I actually went as far as to use the word
ejaculation. I know, I heard you.
I said come is like the same as like when you ejaculate, because I don't know how much English he knows or what words he was taught for certain things. Do they teach you come and ejaculate? Do they teach you ejaculate when you're a second language person?
Am I going to be fucking this dude? I'm going to be like, I'm coming. He's like, where are you going?
Like, yeah. I mean, yeah. How long do I need to study Spanish before they teach me in class to say I'm coming? In
right. Like, what chapter is I'm coming?
Yeah.
I got to wait all the way to chapter 69 for this shit.
God damn it.
They put all the dirty stuff in chapter 69 specifically.
I don't know that they ever teach you the dirty stuff in another language is my point.
Yeah.
I think you have to learn it firsthand, like, and he's doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, another cute little, like, obviously cultural thing that happened was like when you invited him out to a show and you were calling him on the way there to like confirm that he was coming, and you tried to say bye on the phone. He said, why you said goodbye?
First he just hung up, and I thought that I hung up on him.
Right.
Or he hung up on me, so I called him right back and I said, why'd you hang up on me? And he said, what?
He said, I thought we were done.
Yeah, and I said, but you didn't say bye. And he goes, why would I say bye? And I'm like, you have to say bye. He goes, I see you tonight.
He said, I want to see you tonight. It's not goodbye. So he just like didn't even get that we say goodbye whenever we're on the phone and we're hanging up. Like, there's a lot to teach him.
There's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, yeah, he lives a whole different world. I think he's so hot.
He's hot.
He's really intelligent.
Too smart to be hanging out with either of us, to be honest.
And way smarter than I am, just as a person. It's very hot, very nice, really sweet, like very sweet. Terrible Russian clothing.
And this is something that's obviously a little bit of an issue for you.
It's a little bit?
Yeah. Well,
it's almost my breaking point, honey.
He wore an Abercrombie shirt this week.
I'm almost upset that you said that out loud.
I'm sorry. Well, we're bringing it up. If we're bringing it up, we're bringing it up.
I need to know. I need help from you guys. I need to know how to tell this guy, like, it might be too soon to even redress him.
It's way too soon to redress him. You're thinking about it, and you want to know the steps to take in, let's say, a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a month, he's going to have to be redressed. He's going to need at least a couple outfits to be coming out with me in.
He will look so good.
He will look so fucking good. And that's why I think he's still single.
You think that he's been dressing wrong?
I think he's been dressing wrong, and like women don't really notice him. Okay. Because his outfit's so bad. If I see a guy in a bad outfit, I don't even really continue looking at it.
It only worked because you met him in jiu-jitsu, where you're only looking at like bodies and faces because everyone's in
jiu-jitsu,
gym clothes.
We're all in the same thing. Yeah. And he looks so good in jiu-jitsu.
He looks great.
And then when he comes out in his Russian clothes, I don't think he looks as good. And I'm like, that's why he's single. I might have caught a fish. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, the first time I saw him was at Kim's jiu-jitsu class. I sat in on it to watch my little princess roll. And I spotted this guy right away. He's the hottest guy in the class. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Like by a long shot.
He looks like Jon Snow.
He's great. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me the phrasing of his text message to you that he sent yesterday? It made me laugh so hard.
Okay,
dude.
so we went on a date, and then we hung out again. And then when Alex came,
you didn't even tell me about the end of the date.
There was nothing crazy. We just like hung out.
It was just good.
Oh yeah, it was just a great date. We had drinks, we hung out, we talked. Like we came back here and had like another drink at my place, but then I like made him leave because I like didn't want to bang him on the first date. And that was it. And we had a great time. We like made out a little bit.
Cute.
Yeah, very cute. And then when he came over to hang out with us, we did that clay night, which was really fun. I'll show you his little clay he made. Hold on.
We were testing him with the clay because we were like, if you like, this is just the way we feel. Like, if you could hang with us while we're like doing arts and crafts, then you can hang with us.
Then you're cool.
It's just a sign that you're cool.
He made this little clay man.
It's not about what you make. It's about how you act while you're making it.
It's very cute, right?
It's very cute. He told us he used to make clay in Russia when he was a kid. He told us he used to make his toys from clay, which very Russian. I also thought it was very cute.
Super cute. Excuse me. And then after clay, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat.
It's okay.
And then after clay, you went to bed and we kind of like cuddled and watched TV for a little bit and like made out a little bit, and then he left. Mm-hmm. He texts me the next day.
It's the best thing ever. It's the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. I couldn't believe it when I read it.
He didn't know how to describe what cuddle. He didn't know
the word for cuddling.
He didn't know the word for cuddling. So what he texted me was, "I like when you lie next to me and I cover you with myself." I wrote LOL, so you like to cuddle.
That's great. It's so funny. He described cuddling
as covering me with himself, which is kind of hot.
I mean, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. He's cute.
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's a sweet boy.
He's great.
He's a good boy.
He acted right when we brought him out to comedy shows this week.
He minded his own business. He doesn't talk. Like, I like that he's quiet. He's not trying to, like, be involved. There was even one point where someone took a picture of us.
So yeah, someone came to take a selfie with us, and he was like in the background, and the way that he ducked his hat down over his face and got out of the picture in the
so hot and not wanting attention.
It was perfect. It was the perfect action.
The perfect cast.
The perfect cast.
Yeah, did super great. He came to the roast battle. Mm-hmm.
He's not, I like that he's not sucking up to you whatsoever.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
this man's watched me do great at 2 shows already in a week.
I mean, Kim killed on both of those shows. Mm-hmm. I literally, after the show, I was like, Kim, you're amazing. You're the funniest person ever. And she's like, did you like the show? And he's like, it's fine.
He was, it's okay.
It's okay.
I was like, all right. Cool.
He said, in Russia, comedy very serious.
That's what he said. He says comedy's serious in Russia.
Which like, I believe it.
No, I believe it too, but it's so strange. I don't understand.
I just don't know what it means.
What does that mean?
Are they TED Talks? I don't get it.
That's not comedy then.
What is serious comedy?
So I need to know, like, from my followers, if you're listening to this, I need you to tweet at me and let me know what I should do. How long should I wait before I can redress this man?
I mean, yeah.
I think after we're having sex for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I think it always should start with a gift. If you're going to redress somebody, you always want to start with a gift. You buy him a shirt and say, I'd like to see you in this.
Yeah, I'm like, I bought this shirt. I know it's going to look so good on you. And then when he puts it on, I'm like, you need to buy more of these shirts. They look so good on you. It looks
so good. And you also, I think that like this is where like sexual training can come in. Mm-hmm. It's like, you want to hold off on some of the sex.
When he wears Abercrombie, never blow him. Blow the fuck out of him when he wears good clothes.
You want to suck him dry when he wears the shirt that you buy him.
When he wears a good shirt, I'm sucking the life out of this man.
You want to suck the shirt off of him, okay? I know it seems counterproductive, but that's gonna teach him what to wear.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you know what? Every time I wear this shirt, she sucks my dick.
They're like dogs.
They are. You got to really Pavlov them.
He's a very nice, very smart man, but I still think you can treat him like a dog.
No, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. And every time he like, and then you want to do extra rewards for when he goes out and buys himself something that you like. You want to fucking, I don't know, lick his asshole or something.
Yeah.
Give him something special.
I'll figure out what they like.
Figure out what those Russians
put cabbage
like.
In my pussy. I don't know what the Russians want.
What do the Russians want?
Dude, I think they eat like a lot of fish and cabbage.
Fish and cabbage.
Have you ever had Russian food? I've never had Russian food.
Never even considered Russian food.
I've never even seen a Russian restaurant. Have you?
No.
That's weird, right?
What do they eat?
I've seen I can't think of almost any other restaurant that I've seen. I've never seen a Russian restaurant.
Russia is so massive that they probably have all different types of food. Like, isn't there like places in Russia that are like pretty much China? Like they're so close to China.
Right, yeah.
And then there's like other places in Russia that are like way European. But I don't know anything about Russian food.
Okay, Russian restaurant menu. Pancakes, patties with potatoes, verniki, jelly, borscht, salad of beetroot, okroshka, cheesecakes, and pea soup.
I do like pea soup.
I love pea soup. The best Russian food in LA.
Pea soup was the only thing on that list that I'd ever heard of before.
Me too. They like caviar.
And borscht because fucking Ralph made some today and posted it weirdly. Yeah.
Bar Lubitsch. Oh, that's near here. Okay. Yeah, the food seems interesting. I mean, I'm not very picky with food. I like most foods, so I bet it's good. Mm-hmm. Food's just good everywhere, I think. Unless you're like a weirdo and don't like things.
It's been so nice. Kim and I have like the same palate, and I hate picking what I'm going to eat. So
I'm really good at picking food.
We've just been ordering 2 of whatever Kim's getting, and it's been so easy. I think I gained weight this week. Like I've been eating every day.
You have.
And exercising and stuff.
Mm-hmm, you look great.
It's been great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, let's take a quick second to thank one of our favorite sponsors, and it's one of our biggest supporters here at Broad Topics as well. It's called Fume. Fume is a natural inhaler that makes it easy to get the benefits of the world's super plants on the go. Here's how simple it is. Fume is a Canadian-made wooden inhaler with no electronics and cores filled only with the benefits of super plants, no chemicals added. Fume is a natural and portable tool for allergy relief, relaxation, and a great nicotine replacement tool with its pocket fit. Simply slide your favorite cores into your Fume and breathe in the benefits of Mother Nature. It's that simple. Check out their variety of blends and their benefits at www.breathefume.com and use code BROADS for 10% off your order today. That took me by surprise because our promo code has never been BROADS before, but I love it. So one more time, that's breathefume, BREATHEFUM.com. Promo code BROADS for 10% off your order. These things are great. You guys know that I'm a nicotine user, and it honestly has been amazing to supplement my use of a vape with a Fume. It obviously feels healthier, and it does give you like the hand to mouth fixation kind of satisfaction that you really need. They have so many different flavors. They have Reassurance, which has lavender, lemon, and cinnamon. They have a bubbly lime flavor, which is lemon, lime, spearmint, and more. They're really good. It's honestly worth trying all of them just to decide which one your favorite is. I like to always switch between 2 different flavors just to keep it kind of fresh. But you guys are going to love this, especially if you are kind of looking for something to replace your nicotine habit with. So one more time, head to breathefume.com/broads, BREATHEFUM.com/BROADS. And use the code BROADS to save 10% and breathe in the benefits of the world's super plants today. All right, let's get back to the show.
But yeah, Russian food. I don't know. Maybe see if I'll take you for a Russian meal.
Maybe I'll have them take me out to a Russian dinner and show me what it's like. But I heard that dating Russians is really great. I heard that they treat their women really nicely, and they're like really good husbands.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. And if you have any advice on dating a Russian, tweet at me. Let me know.
Hell yeah.
I want to know what's going on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We had a good day today, Alex and I. We didn't do much. We chilled. I did some errands this morning while you worked. Then we did some errands in the afternoon together The
devil worked hard.
The devil worked hard today at Rite Aid.
I mean, there's really nothing to say about it. It's just that if there's 2 people in front of you and you're online to get a prescription, it shouldn't take 30 minutes to get to the front.
Not.
It's fucking crazy. LA, I was saying, is on island time. It's like when you're in the Bahamas and you're waiting for the guy to do something and he's just chilling.
For sure.
That's everybody in LA except Kim and I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the way they drive, the way they do everything. This prescription took comically long to pick up. And it's funny because in most situations where something's taking a long time to where it's really frustrating, I can literally pinpoint what the problem is.
Yeah, this was obvious.
One of the biggest problems at this Rite Aid while picking up my prescription. By the way, my medicine's not anything weird. I just have a rash from jujitsu, which actually does sound weird when you say it like that.
Yeah, but it's the same rash that she claimed started in my bedroom. So
yeah,
look who's off the hook.
She's not off the hook. The rash came from her bite. Listen, don't.
She got a bite and she infected it in jujitsu. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think happened. I think I got a bite in Alex's house, and then I trained, and I think it got like infected from training.
Yeah.
So I think together we've solved the mystery of the bite. And so I was trying to pick up antibiotics for that. And the first problem at this Rite Aid is that these bitches are not putting the medicines up on the thing in alphabetical order. And I know this because there is no reason that I should tell you my last name and you have to shift through every single thing.
55 bags. I mean,
it's CO. CO should be in the back of the C's.
The way that for the two people in front of us and for us, she looked through every bag and it was never there. She had to go to the pharmacist. It was none of them were ever there to begin with, and she would check twice.
It was insane behavior.
It was just bad. And then we had a second errand that went really smoothly.
What was the second one?
We went to Target.
Oh, yeah.
It was like heaven in Target. It was like God followed us to Target.
Yep. God chased out the devil.
Finally.
God said, not here, not today. These girls need a break. They've been working about as hard as you just to keep up.
Fucking great.
Yeah. The thing at Rite Aid, I also love when people get angry with you. Like, it's one of my favorite things is like when you're annoyed and then the person behind you is also annoyed, and you guys can like look at each other and be like, ugh, we're both annoyed. I love that.
The guy behind us in Rite Aid was ready to jump into the revolution should we start it.
I forgot to tell you that I was pretty sure that the guy behind us was like being weird or taking pictures of me, so I took a video of him. And let's see if I got anything.
The guy behind us in Rite Aid?
Yeah.
You thought he was taking videos of us?
Yeah, for a second.
Oh, man, you did take a full-ass video in Rite Aid.
See?
Ooh.
I had a feeling.
He was taking photos of us.
Yeah, dude. I had a feeling.
Oh, weird.
I be noticing shit.
Is that me, too?
I don't know.
He's definitely looking at you. Oh, man. That cell phone coming out of your back pocket, cell phone camera coming out the back pocket is a fucking move.
Yeah. You didn't know I was doing that, did you?
No, I had no idea.
Sometimes I do that when I think someo's... Oh, I caught the toes.
Look at my foot.
Can I show the camera?
I mean, they're never going to look that good again.
Look at these toes.
Look at my toes there.
She got the toes. Yeah, that guy was definitely being weird, and I called him.
Wow. I thought he was on our team.
Yeah, me too. But I picked up on a little creepiness, and then I was like, you know what? Let me send out a little
a feeler
to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Wow, you are very perceptive.
Yeah,
I don't notice shit. I truly think it is because I'm from New York, though.
Yeah. There's been a few times where I'm like, Alex, did you see that weird guy that just walked by us? And you're like, no, I'm minding my business.
Yesterday, Yeah, yesterday we went outside to smoke a blunt, and when we got outside, you were like, did you notice that my neighbor was sobbing? And I was like, no.
I mean, she couldn't have been crying any harder. She sounded like a girl in distress. I was like, is she okay? Like, did she just get beat? Alex didn't even hear anything.
I heard nothing.
She was sobbing.
Nothing. I heard the sound of sweet silence.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very much from New York. You don't pick up on like a lot of like noises and like people walking by. I know everything everyone has ever done. Even when we were at Six Flags, the way that I was like stalking people and hearing the stories of their lives.
Yeah, there were people. I fell in love with people at Six Flags, and I made enemies there without speaking to them. I'll be honest about that.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, even when we're outside smoking, if somebody walks down the sidewalk past your place, like there's like a fence there, so you can't actually see a person walking past. But Kim's head will follow the direction of the noise until it's fucking gone. Like you are the neighborhood watch over here.
I'm not. No one's gonna get one up on me.
Sure, they won't.
No one's gonna be tricking me out of some shit.
Okay. Paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. I stay ready. There's a difference between paranoid and ready for a mass shooter at all times.
Okay.
Is there?
For sure a difference, I'm sure.
Somewhere in the definitions there's a difference between those, but I don't know.
You got so mad at a guy at Six Flags who had a mask on. You were like, why do you have to look like a mass shooter?
Why?
Yeah, I get that.
The world is so scary. The world is so scary. We don't need it.
Yeah. And it's like kids trying to have fun. Like, you don't need to have like a Bane mask on.
That's what it was.
It was literally a Bane mask. You don't need to have that on to ride a roller coaster and have a good time, dude.
No.
It's true.
It's like, we get it. You're weird.
That's exactly what it is.
You're just weird. And you're making us feel weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Why try to scare people? What is that?
I don't know, ma'am.
Have you heard of the Elisa Lam thing?
Yeah. Yes.
You know that's in LA.
Yes. I watched that entire documentary with Bobby Hutch while we were in Austin a couple weeks ago, and it scared the living shit out of me. Every time I had to go into the elevator at our Airbnb to go downstairs, I was terrified.
Yeah, if you guys haven't heard about the Elisa Lam case, there was a girl named Elisa Lam. She was a student who was visiting Los Angeles. She was staying at the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah.
In downtown LA, and she went missing. They could not find her for a while, and eventually the guest at the Cecil Hotel started complaining about the water, that it tasted weird. And had like a sweet taste to it,
and like and then the shower water started like not running clear anymore. It was like running brown.
Yes. And then when they checked the water tank, her body had been disintegrating in the water that all the guests were showering in.
Yeah. And I mean, it was the Cecil Hotel, but as I remember it, it's like one building housed two hotels. And she was actually staying at the newer hotel that was like on certain floors, but they all shared an elevator.
Yes.
Nobody fucking knows what happened to this girl.
Nobody knows what happened, but like
But the video is the fucked up part.
The video's the really fucked up part, because they have this video of her getting onto an elevator and she looks like as she's running away from someone and hiding, but she's acting very strange. And at one point her fingers start doing like this weird like bendy thing, like they unnaturally start bending. And it looks like so demonic and like weird. And like there's definitely either drugs or mental illness involved. There was mental illness involved. She was taking medicine, but it seemed like more than that. It just seemed like a combination of a murder and a mental illness and a demon. Like it was like all those put together is the vibe that I got.
Yeah, the video is horrifying. And she's like slamming this fucking door close button trying to get away from somebody, and the door is like not doing anything.
Right.
And another fucking fucked up and weird part about it is that the video footage that was originally given to the police from the hotel has the time code blacked out. It's been edited. There's it's been
edited, so the time code's blacked out, so they can't show the cuts.
A black bar after the over the time code, and there's cuts that you could see, like the door is closing, and then cuts to completely closed. Where it's missing frames, obviously, of like where it's almost
been
closed.
messed with.
And yeah, it was fucked with. I don't know. Nobody knows. And the people who like worked at the hotel are like, we don't know what happened to that video. That's the natural video. It's like, no, it's obviously not.
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. And it's like the creepiest part about that is like that video, the parts that are cut out must be 2 seconds. So what happened in those quick 2 seconds?
Somebody passes the elevator door and you see who it was.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of somebody being there. Like people have dissected that video like crazy. Like there's points where you could like kind of see her. She's in the hallway and you could kind of see her coming in and out of the frame of the open elevator door. And people say that there's a second person that you could see that like at one point a foot steps over and it doesn't look like the shoe that she's wearing.
I hate it all.
Yeah.
It's so creepy. I would also, if I was those people, also who knew that a body tastes sweet when you drink it?
Maybe for a day or two. I think if they had let it run.
But it's gross that it ever even tasted sweet.
It is pretty gross.
That's
It's
so
really
disturbing.
Gross. Yeah.
Sweet water because of a body.
Yeah, it's really gross. And it's like,
Do you sue the hotel? What do you do?
could you? A crime occurred there. Like, is it their fault? I mean, it is their fault. They are covering something up. I promise you that. But like, without being able to prove that, could they owe you money?
I mean, you drank body.
I would never get over that.
I would never get over that.
If I drank body 10 years ago, I would still not be able to sleep over it.
Yeah, me too. That would really, really, really disturb me.
Yeah. Even if I showered in body once, I'd feel like I always have body on me now.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very fucked up, scary murder story, though. One of the worst, honestly.
It's one of the worst ones. You could check that out on just YouTube. Elisa, I think Lam was her last name.
I also hate that it's unsolved. I really hate that part.
Ooh, I hate an unsolved mystery. But did you see in the documentary that they thought it was that one dude that was in the heavy metal band? That dude was scary as fuck too.
Yeah. Well, everybody who stayed at that hotel was scary as fuck, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, the hotel was like so cheap. It was like made for like basically one of the
there was murders there regularly.
Yeah, one of the couples who was staying there was like from Europe, and they like thought they got a great deal on a hotel or whatever. And when they got there, they were like, we can't even fuck in this. Like, this isn't even a like fuck in the afternoon and leave type hotel. Like, this is the seediest place I've ever been. This is a place you come to like rape a person or do a drug deal or murder a person.
It's a rape hotel.
Yes.
It's quite literally a rape hotel.
Yeah.
And it's still here. We should go visit it.
They said there's like blood in all the rooms. Like
we should go visit it. Do a creepy video.
Want to go visit it?
Yeah, the Cecil.
There's a couple ways up to that roof.
Ooh,
I think there's 2 ways up.
Too bad we can't get a drone up there.
Yeah,
that would be good. I bet someone's done that. A drone up the roof.
I will bet you and I would have a bad time there because we feel energies so much.
Oh God, I don't even want to drive by it.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
we're good.
No, I'm good.
We'll skip that. Yeah, fuck that. I'm glad. No thanks. I've stayed in some pretty sketchy hotels. The grossest thing I've probably ever seen in a hotel is like blood on the ceiling, which just means someone was shooting heroin and their veins like squirted up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess when we were watching Intervention the other day is when I learned that you could be bad at shooting heroin.
And it creates like bubbles in your arm. I don't like needles. Do you like needles?
No, who likes needles? I guess some people.
Some people like it, yeah.
I could do a tattoo. I could take a tattoo. I don't like it though. I'm not like, yeah, stick that in me.
When I got my little tattoo, it kind of felt like a good scratch.
This tattoo hurt. My tattoo hurt.
Really?
Yeah, but it's also in a really
emotionally
sensitive spot.
You were forced to do it? That's how you had to get the job?
No, I love my Legion of Skanks tattoo. It just hurt because it's on my ankle.
That's how she got the job. They made her get a tattoo.
No, they were shocked when I got a tattoo.
They were?
Yeah, because I was literally a tattoo virgin. This is my only tattoo. They were like, your only tattoo is of the podcast. You've only been an intern for like 2 weeks.
You're so dedicated to them.
I knew I'd be producing.
You knew.
I knew
that was you manifesting.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, no, fuck a needle. I don't even like snorting things, really.
No, I hate to snort.
I like to smoke a drug or take a pill. I like to eat or smoke my drugs.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm on that level too.
Just like I think eating something is the cleanest way to administer it. Mm-hmm. Then comes smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess comes snorting. And then comes injecting.
Eating, smoking, snorting, injecting.
In that order.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And I'll take the top 50th percentile. Mm-hmm. Was those first two. Those are the ones that I'll do.
Hey guys, today we're welcoming back IP Vanish to the show. So what is IP Vanish? IP Vanish is a virtual private network, a VPN for short. A VPN is a super important tool that helps you safely browse the internet. You can use a VPN on your computers, tablets, phones, even things like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. When you use a VPN, all your data is encrypted. What you're reading, what you're searching, what you're watching, whatever it is you're doing. That's important because what you're doing on the internet isn't my business and it's nobody else's business either. IPVanish helps you remain anonymous and secure on the internet. IPVanish is just $3.49 a month. For just $3.49 a month, that's $27.99 a year, you could help protect your online privacy and security. Here's everything you get with IPVanish. Anonymous IP addresses, which means your personal IP address can't be tracked by anybody on the web. You can circumvent any online censorship since IPVanish has more than 1,500 servers in 70 plus locations. You can get protection while using public Wi-Fi. Remember, with IPVanish, all your data is encrypted, so no one can snoop on what you're doing. You'll get 24/7 support. You can email them, chat with them, even call them. They're always going to be there to help. So go to ipvanish.com/topics to claim your 65% savings. They have plans starting at just $3.49 a month or $27.99 a year. With this discount and their current promotional offerings, you can get a VPN for 65% off the usual offering. IPVanish is one of the best, even rated 4.7 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and that's with more than 6,000 reviews. Show these guys some love. They're repeat sponsors. Just remember, it's ipvanish.com/TOPIX. ipvanish.com/topics to get the deal and start protecting yourself online today. One last time, that's ipvanish.com/TOPIX. All right, let's get back to the show.
Alex, you found a really fun glitch in the Matrix.
I'm just worried that that this is my future daughter.
Oh no. Do you know where it was? Did you go to top?
It was it's in the top of the month. It's in the best of this month. It's one of these on the top here.
There it is.
There we are.
Okay, we haven't read into this, but we're going to read a glitch in the Matrix that we found earlier that we wanted to read on the podcast. Okay, ready?
Yeah, truly, this is my daughter from the future writing a glitch in the Matrix.
My Californian mother had a Southern accent on her wedding day, and no one remembers her ever having one. In the grand scheme of glitches, this is a little on the mundane side. Not too long ago, I got a CRT/VCR combo to watch old tapes. My mom heard and asked me to bring it over so she and my dad could rewatch their wedding tape. I take it over and pop it in. It was very cute and wholesome, but one thing that threw us off was that my mom's very noticeable Southern accent. My mom was not born in the South, nor has she ever been to the South. She has lived in California her entire life. Hell, she was the one who brought it up first. We were maybe a minute in and had to pause. We thought that maybe she was just joking at the time and doing a silly voice, but no, it continued for the entirety of the tape, from the wedding itself to a bit of them hanging out post-wedding. She called my grandmother and asked if she ever had an accent. My grandma responded with, no, why would you? Which, I mean, yeah, fair, weird question asked. My dad thinks it's hilarious because he has zero recollection of her ever speaking like that. Edit, wanted to address some common questions. Firstly, there was some video artifacting. The tape itself was in pretty good condition. The audio was generally fine. The wedding took place in the early 90s. I do appreciate people mentioning that in some parts of California, Southern accents aren't that uncommon. Last bit I want to mention is that she wasn't drunk for the first 2/3 of the tape. The tape begins before the summer ceremony, and while my mom isn't opposed to partying, she didn't pregame her wedding. Oh, man. That's weird.
Weird, right?
That's weird to find like a whole thing.
That's weird.
A whole tape of yourself and you're like talking like this, but it's not
like
who you
this,
are.
and that's your wedding day.
And that's like, your wedding day.
I talk like this half the time, but I am hoping to be able to drop this act for my special day.
If I'm doing this on my special day, well, by God, divorce me.
It's a sign that it's not meant to be, that I'm a little too nervous and I might have some cold feet. What was that? What was that? That spooked me.
Maybe a firework.
Okay.
I don't think it sounded like a gun.
No. I have headphones on, so it sounded muffled to me, but it still scared me. Because this is
I literally saw whatever it was, like the light of it in front of the window.
Okay. Maybe a firework.
I think it was a firework.
Cool.
Kind of scared me, though.
Cool. Cool.
Whew.
All right. Cool.
Wow. Okay. You want to read a couple more glitch in the matrix?
Let's get a couple glitches in.
Because that one was really good.
Hold on. There was one that really freaked me the fuck out. It was really early on. This one.
This just happened. It's 3 a.m. here and I just woke up. I am typing on my phone, so please excuse my formatting in advance. Anyways, I'd just fallen asleep next to my husband who stayed awake. He was mainly on his phone watching videos while holding me. About 5 minutes before I woke all the way up, I feel him get up and out of bed and start rummaging around. I wake up and he turns on the light and says, "Hey babe, I'm about to walk to the store. Do you want anything?" I tell him, "Yes, just a drink. You can take my green credit card." So he asks where my wallet is, and I tell him to look in my nightstand. So he turns off the light because I'm squinting, and he turns on his phone's flashlight to light his way over to the nightstand. I'm still laying on my side, but I'm awake. I hear him pick up my wallet. I can hear the change clinging around in the coin in the section in the middle. I hear the sound of him sliding my card out and placing the wallet back on my nightstand. Then I see him walk past me in the direction of our room door, open and close it. As soon as the door closes, I feel his hand around my waist, and I about jump out of my skin. Not only did I see him with my own eyes walking past me and out of the door, but I also heard his footsteps down the stairs at the exact moment he closed the door. What the fuck? As I turned around and stared at him in horror, he said, "What's wrong, big?" And I just shook my head. My heart was racing at this point. And then he asked me, "Hey, babe, I'm about to walk to the store. Do you want anything?" And he gets up out of bed, puts on the same clothes I saw him walk out of, and our conversation played out the same, except I'm sure my voice was quivering at the time. I'm not sure what to make of all this. My husband has about 10 different sweaters and joggers, but he put on a burgundy sweater for the first time, and that's the same sweater I saw him walk out of. I'm so confused. I don't like that.
I don't like that one at all.
That one's really creepy.
You know what I really hate about that one? First of all, my hairs are standing on edge.
I have the same thing.
What I hate about that one is that, like, your husband is supposed to be like that, like, factor of like home and like safety,
and then you see him and you're like, is this a real person?
To see a doppelganger version of the person who's your safety net is probably one of the scariest. It's probably the only thing scary I could think is seeing me walk into my own house on like my Ring doorbell or something.
Your own self.
Yeah. I don't want to see two of the person that I love and have to wonder which one was just fucking with me.
Oh, sick.
Right?
That makes me sick. No, that really freaked me out.
That one's really bad because that's your man's.
That's your man's. One of them is.
One of them is. Did you guys fuck before bed that night? Which one of them did you fuck?
And at any moment, anyone we could be hanging out with could just not be the version of that person.
Where was your original husband when the doppelganger was in your room?
Now I'm jealous. Where the fuck is he?
Where is he?
Now where the goddamn was he? If he's not here with me and his doppelganger, he's probably out with some other doppelganger.
He must be out with the doppelganger of his girlfriend.
Oh hell no! He's cheating on me with me.
No.
Fuck no.
Dude, that would piss me off too. Imagine seeing your own doppelganger, but you see her hooking up with your man.
I'm pissed.
Oof.
I'm pissed already. Should we do one more?
One more. I don't know if we're going to top that one, but we could try another one. That one is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, I like to think that this Reddit is just filled with people who are really good at making up scary stories, because that helps me sleep better at night, except it's not. It's just people... I really think it's just people being like, this happened.
You think they're true?
I think that the people who write them think they're true. Mm-hmm. I think that they're lived experiences.
There's been a lot of times where I thought something creepy happened to me and there was an explanation for it after I dug a little harder and told people.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know what I mean?
Maybe somebody will tell us why those rocks were fucking suddenly on El Matador Beach.
Oh, don't even bring that shit up. That is so
a glitch, technically.
Weird.
You could write that, and we should post this in Reddit and see what people say.
And see what they say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll do that after the show. We'll make our own Glitch in the Matrix Reddit post for once.
That's so fun.
Okay.
Okay, you want to hear the last one?
Yeah.
This one's called Pic of Myself Sleeping. I live alone.
I hate it already.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I live alone with my cat. The other day I was going through my photos and I found one picture I didn't remember saving or taking. It's a picture of me asleep, fast asleep. I could tell because my mouth is open, so I was knocked out. But I don't know when it was taken or if it was taken recently. It's obvious the photo was taken in my room, but I have no recollection of sleeping with anyone. My boyfriend has been out of town. When we first started seeing each other, I only slept at his house, and this photo was taken in my room. This really creeped me out because I sleep with all my doors double locked. I have bars on all my windows, and the only person with an extra key is my mother, who's 2 states away. I have no idea how or when this photo was taken. I'm sure I didn't accidentally roll on my phone and take a photo because the camera angle looks like an aerial shot. I still have it in my camera roll, and it makes me super uncomfortable. The only logical explanation I can think of is an intruder taking it, but there was really no way. I'm not in denial because of the fear. There's literally no way anyone could have gotten it, and I have no idea how it got here. I don't feel comfortable posting a picture of me sleeping, but in the comments below, I tried to give the best description. My arms and hands are visible, and the picture looks like it was taken from standing at the foot of my bed. Y'all could be right about a prank of a friend taking it, but the whole point of this post is I seriously doubt any of my friends took it. I don't have sleepovers, roommates, sexual partners, or anyone that would have taken it.
That's not a friend, by the way. If a friend who takes a photo of you asleep while you are in your house
and
by
says
yourself
nothing
is not a friend. There's like, that's not even a prank. That's like literally fucking with somebody's mental health.
Ugh, this is a comment in it that is unsettling. I had a similar experience when I was younger. Oh, my eyes are watering for this one. I was on my phone going through my camera roll when I stumbled upon a picture that seemingly was taken from the very top corner of my bedroom ceiling. You could see
No.
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 Yeah. You could see my entire room from a bird's eye slanted angle. The light was on, but there was no one in the room. The even freakier part is there is literally no possible way anyone would have been able to take it. No one in the house was tall enough to take it from that angle. Even if they were, they wouldn't have been able to take it from the ceiling and not have been in it. The corner of my room had stuff in it, not to mention the fact that there was no motive for anyone to do something like that. I got creeped out at looking at it, so I deleted it and tried to forget that it ever happened. Someone said this is the creepiest thing I've ever read.
It is.
Yeah.
Why? Why would that happen or exist?
Why would that exist?
Why do the demons take your phone and take photos?
Someone said this happened to my brother. You might never get an explanation. When he was around 13, we found a picture of himself sleeping. It was taken on his iPod. He was sleeping with a small blue couch we used to have stretched out with his iPod next to him. It was taken on. I am freaked.
No, the device that the picture was found on is in the picture.
I'm sick. To this day, we don't know who took the picture and how his iPod was in the picture. It was also taking the picture. The next picture after that was of the living room, and it took itself as well. It was a picture of the longer couch and half of its armchair we used to have sitting in. The armchair was a fucking man in it. What looked to be a black dress jacket. He was just sitting there.
No.
I didn't see his face, only his arm. I don't know if it was even a ghost or it was an entity, but I saw some creepy shit in that house in many forms. Anyway, the man's arm is as close as we have gotten to solving the picture mystery. I'll die without knowing, and I hate knowing that.
No. These are fucked up. I didn't know that ghosts fuck with iPhones. I didn't know that like a ghost knows how to use like an iPad touch, like a touch screen.
Why does this happen to so many people?
Are there really a lot of people saying this happened to me too?
A while ago, I read about a guy camping alone in the woods. Next morning, he checked his phone and found a photo of him sleeping in the tent.
What happens? What do you do if tomorrow morning there's a photo on one of our phones of the two of us both dead asleep in your room?
End the podcast.
What do we do?
Stop doing comedy.
We stop being friends.
Start going
we
to
call each other anymore.
Start going to church. I don't know. Like find a priest. I don't know. I
that
hate
is really scary, dude.
that entire thing. Oh, one more. The same thing happened to me 2 years ago. I was scrolling through my camera roll one day and seeing a picture of me asleep on my phone. Why is this happening to people?
Why?
However, the angle that it was taken would have been impossible because it was laying down on a sofa, which is right against the wall, and it looks as if someone taking it from above. Why is it always from above? I've never heard you scream this much.
I hate it.
Truly freaked out, aren't you?
I really hate that these are taken from impossible angles every time.
It looks like as if it was taken from above me, but as if somebody had gotten in between the sofa and the wall, if that makes sense.
Oh, no.
Also, I'm wearing a coat in the picture, which is very strange because I don't even know how I would have fallen asleep with a heavy coat on. I'm oddly relieved that someone else experienced this.
I don't like it at all. It's making me afraid to go through my camera roll.
Once I unlocked my phone and my wallpaper had changed to a photo of me in bed, eyes open looking at the phone.
No.
I checked to see when I took the photo and how I might have accidentally set it up to a wallpaper, but it didn't exist in my camera roll. A bit later, I checked my phone again. The wallpaper had reset without me touching it.
Nope.
What's going on?
What is this? Why is this?
What's happening?
Why?
I've totally freaked myself out.
Why does that happen?
I don't know. And why do so many people have similar stories?
Why is it the scare? I mean, because you're like knocked out, you're sleeping. That's like the most vulnerable you ever are.
It's peacefully just minding your business.
And like, why, if it's like an entity or something, it's like such a weirdly threatening thing in a weird way.
It's so threatening to see it, basically say I've been watching you while you weren't paying attention.
It's so
That's what it's
threatening.
saying.
Oh, fuck. I would douse myself in white sage if that happened to me, dude.
I mean, I'm fully freaked out. My eyes are so watery from that. Like, I'm sorry that this podcast was more scary than funny.
So scary.
I'm freaked out.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
Oh, man.
But what if you found, what if it was like, would you be upset if every time you woke up and opened your phone, it was like bomb ass pictures of you? Like, you don't know how they were taken, but they're always like,
they call
you
me
have to put them on your Instagram.
Hottest angle.
The hottest
ever.
angle. They always get you at the hottest angles.
They wait till nights that I'm wearing the cutest nightgown.
Mm-hmm. They just get a slip of like almost your pussy in the bottom part of your pants.
It only happens when I forgot to wash my makeup off before bed.
Yes.
I mean, how mad could you be?
How mad could you be?
How mad could you be?
All is forgiven.
Like, honestly, thanks for making me look good.
Oh my God.
I wish I could look that good awake.
It's insane. I'm freaked out.
That's not cool.
I think we should end the podcast there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna end this podcast with a real quick video of me listening to Rascal Flatts for the first time in the car?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Frank, tag that on at the end. We're going to do plugs first.
All right, you guys follow me on Twitter. Thank you for listening to the podcast again, you guys. We really appreciate all your love and support. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on TikTok and Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out my Twitch account, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. And I will be doing shows around LA. I'll be visiting New York in a couple months again. So check out my social media for show dates.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. Go to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use promo code Topix, Topix, for a 7-day free trial with access to every single episode of this show on demand in HD. You get bonus content. You get live chat, all the good stuff. While you're there, check out Stick and Portly Watch Rick and Morty. It's me and Harrington's Rick and Morty reaction show, and it airs every Monday right after Legion of Skanks, only on gasdigitalnetwork.com/live. Hit it, Frank. Country music is so emotional. It's sweet. It's a sweet song about about wishing good things for your friend.
Hey guys, before we go, if you enjoy this podcast, you might enjoy some of the other podcasts available at gasdigitalnetwork.com. This week, we're highlighting You're Welcome with host Michael Malice. You can find the full catalog of episodes on demand at gasdigitalnetwork.com or catch the latest 15 episodes anywhere you find podcasts. Here's a clip.
Pearl Harbor. Did FDR know?
Yes, that's declassified. They broke the purple and blue code.
What are those? What are the purple and blue code?
It was the Imperial Japanese naval codes. And so the British had already broken it. They gave it to the U.S. This is all declassified. And they knew the attack was coming about 2 months before the decision had been made. by the emperor to go ahead and attack the United States because we'd cut off their oil and were encircling them and fighting them through Chinese proxies at the Yalu River and all the rest of it. And so they then made the decision. We knew about a week before, even the date of the attack, 8 days before, they knew the exact date of the attack and when.
Why do you think that that is not something that is popularly discussed?
What's incredible is in the mainline histories, the Japanese arrived about 10 hours early with midget submarines and actually attacked. And they had to like neutralize the subs, grab them, and the admirals were ordered to keep that quiet so no one knew the attack was coming. So the Japanese even, that was old radio days, so you can't blame them. The attack didn't go as planned. They actually had to like shut up the fact that they sunk 2 midget subs that arrived early. So yeah, it was disgusting prior knowledge to sucker the Japanese into a war. And it doesn't mean I'm on the Japanese side. It's a fact that we knew Pearl Harbor was coming.
You are welcome.